Hello, welcome to First Unity Spiritual Campus. It's Earth Day, April 22nd, 2020, Earth Day 2020. What a beautiful day it is outside. So if you're in the park with your feet on the earth, what a beautiful way to experience this meditation. If you're inside, after the meditation, go outside and put your feet in the earth and experience some centering and grounding for this Earth Day. I'm Reverend Kimberly Harrell, and I am here today to take you on a sacred journey. I am from Northeast Tennessee, born and raised there, where the Appalachian Mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains, and the Great Smoky Mountains converge. All three mountain ranges converge on that small part of Northeast Tennessee and Western North Carolina. What a magical place. What a wonderful place to grow up. And it is the home of the Cherokee. So today, in honor of my heritage and in honor of Earth Day, I'm going to take you there, and we are going to go together on a walk through the Cherokee forest. So I want you to get comfortable wherever you are. That space on this big wide earth that you have claimed as yours for this present moment. Whether it's a chair, whether it's a couch, whether it's a yoga mat, whether it's a bench in the park, or actually a seat in the grass, I want you to get comfortable. Get comfortable. It's your space. Claim it and name it and say it is yours. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's take another deep breath in and exhale. Take a third cleansing breath in and exhale. For me, in my meditation practice, those three cleansing breaths are a cue to my mind and my body that it's time. It's our sacred time, and we are going to find peace and calm in the chaos. So I hope that will be for you today what you find. So this is a little deeper meditation than we sometimes take. So I'm going to take you down my sacred escalator, and then when we come off the escalator, we will be in a beautiful green meadow facing the Cherokee forest. So as you take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale, I want you to close your outer eyes. Open up your third eye so that you can clearly see and keenly be aware of all around you energetically. So as we breathe in and breathe out, we allow our body to find that comfortable rhythm of breath in and out, life force energy flowing in with every intake of breath. And as we exhale, we allow stress to dissipate, to leave our body. So breathe in and breathe out. And now with your outer eyes closed and your inner eyes wide open, see before you a shiny silver escalator. The steps are going down. I want you to step onto this escalator. Breathe in and exhale. You are safe and you are comfortable. Breathe in and out. And feel yourself going down deeper, deeper into that sacred space that is wholly yours. It is a holy place, and it is wholly and completely your space. So as we breathe in and out, we allow our mind to go to this sacred space within, safe and secure. Maybe we listen to the music. Maybe we listen to my voice. And let me guide you. And now as you take a step off the escalator, you step onto cool green grass laid before you like a carpet. Is a green grass meadow. You can see the vibrant green of the grass. You feel brother wind brush against your cheek and flutter through your hair. And as we step forward into this green meadow, we feel peace, we feel calm. We know that this place is ours. And while we are here, we are safe and secure. So with your mind's eye, look around this beautiful green meadow. Right over there off to your left, at the edge of the wood, is a beautiful doe. She startles and looks straight at you. Her large, gentle brown eyes gazing at you. And in her eyes, you see divine compassion. For that is what this gentle, graceful creature brings you on this day. She brings you a gift. She says, be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate with others. The doe helps bring peace and calm into your world. And on this day, her message to you is to shine your light brightly so others may find their way home. So as we breathe in, we accept the gift from the doe, a gift of compassion for ourselves and for others. And we thank her for her sacred message to shine our light brightly so others may find their way home. So we breathe in, and as we exhale, we bow to the doe and say, thank you. We are grateful for the message you bring. And as we gaze in the meadow over to the right, we see beautiful flowers. Every color under the rainbow, a field of beautiful flowers. And flitting through the flowers are butterflies. What message, what gift does the butterfly bring us today? The butterfly says, take yourself lightly. She says, catch a breeze, spread your wings, float on the breeze. And as she floats from flower to flower, she says, look at the sweetness of life. So as we breathe in, we accept the gift the butterfly brings us. And as we exhale, we offer gratitude and say, thank you, Sister Butterfly, for this beautiful gift and reminder to look at the sweetness of life and to take ourselves lightly. So breathe in and out and connect with that gift within you. Look at the sweetness in your life. So as we walk across this meadow, stretched before us is a beautiful green forest. As we reach the beautiful trees, we bow and say, on this Earth Day, we honor you, brother and sister tree. We honor your gift. You bring oxygen into our world. We watch you stand strong against the storm, yet we watch your limbs be flexible against the wind. And we learn to be flexible in our life, to stand strong and yet remain supple, movable, flowing like the branches of the tree. And we breathe in and exhale. And with gratitude, we honor the trees and all the plants in the forest. And we ask permission to enter, and permission is granted. And as we step into the forest on a path blanketed with leaves, we see a squirrel running down the tree trunk and across our path. And we say, what advice do you have for us today, Brother Squirrel? What do you bring us? And the squirrel says, stay active. Whatever you're doing in life, be active. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. We must have both in order to be happy and be healthy. So be active like the squirrel. Run up and down the trees. Run across the forest floor. And he also says, plan ahead. I gather my nuts and I eat some, but then some I take and I bury for later. So allow great prosperity and abundance to come into your life, and be mindful in planning ahead. And Brother Squirrel stands up on his hind legs and he says, and remember, it's always okay to be a little nuts. And off he scampers up the tree and across a branch and jumps to another tree and looks back over his shoulder and again says, remember, it's always okay to be a little nuts. And we smile and send great gratitude to Brother Squirrel for his playfulness, his activeness, and his reminder to plan ahead in life. That is the advice today from Brother Squirrel. And as we continue to walk through this Cherokee forest, we look up in the trees and we see Brother Wind blowing through the limbs. We see the leaves as they move gracefully to and fro on the wind. And up above us, we see the flash of white, and then we see the bird, and we know from that flash of white on the wing that it is a mockingbird. And we breathe in that beautiful life force energy. And we exhale, and we say, hello, mockingbird. What message do you bring to me today? And the mockingbird says, be fearless. Be fearless. The mockingbird lives in a world where there are hawks and eagles. That would love to have mockingbird for lunch. So he says, be fearless. He also brings us a message of non-judgment. Do not judge others by the way they speak, by the way they look, by the color of their eyes, by the color of their skin. The mockingbird says, we are all one. And the mockingbird begins to sing, and he encourages us to find our sacred song. What is your sacred song? Breathe in. Allow that life force energy to go deep within, to that place that is wholly yours and wholly yours. connect with and find your sacred song. It may be a song similar to another, and it may be a song uniquely different from every other song, but it is your sacred song. Be fearless in sharing your sacred song. Share it. Allow it to burst forth from you, your sacred song. And we say to the mockingbird, thank you. Thank you for coming to us with this message of fearlessness, this reminder to find our sacred song. And as the mockingbird sings a note, he flies away, and we see that flash of white from his wings. And we say, thank you, mockingbird. And now we continue on this path in the forest, this beautiful Cherokee forest in the mountains. It's cool and comfortable, even on the hottest of days, because of the beautiful streams that flow from the top of the mountain down to the river. And off to our right, we see a beautiful mountain stream with the water flowing over the rocks. We see a small waterfall. And as the water splashes on the rocks, we see those water droplets turn to thousands of little rainbows. And as we look into the water, we see the fish swimming by. And then as the sun comes through the leaves and glints off the fish, we see that that fish is a rainbow trout. They live in these mountain waters. They feed the Cherokee. Rainbow trout. The rainbow trout reminds us to set goals in life. The trout has a goal to swim downstream. And then the trout swims forward with conviction towards that goal. So he reminds you to be ever swimming forward with conviction towards your goals. So what goal have you set? Breathe in. Let that breath go to that small, sacred space within you that is wholly yours. What is your goal today? Are you swimming toward it with conviction? And as the rainbow trout swims through the water with the sun glinting on its skin, all the colors of the rainbow are reflected back, iridescent and beautiful, colorful. The trout reminds us to show your true colors. So as you swim forward with conviction, be true to yourself and always show your true colors. Let your true colors shine through. When the sun shines on you, allow your true colors to radiate out to everyone who sees you. Proud and beautiful, your true colors shining through. That is the message of the rainbow trout. So as we gaze in the water and we see the trout swim by, we say thank you. Thank you for showing us your true colors. Thank you for sharing your conviction. Thank you for reminding me to allow my true colors to shine through. And with great gratitude, we send the rainbow trout along his way down the mountain stream where he will eventually come to the river. And as our gaze raises, we see off to the left a flash. We say, "What is that?" And we peer a little closer into the forest, just off the path, hiding behind a log. We see a fox. And we see him because his big bushy tail with the white tip can't be hidden. It's right there, beautiful for the world to see. We say, "Hello, Sister Fox. I honor you on this Earth Day. What message do you bring to me today, Sister Fox?" And she says, "You must rely on your instincts." Do you rely on your instincts? Your intuition? Do you trust and listen to that still, small voice that speaks from inside your heart center? Breathe in. Breathe in that precious prana, that breath of life. Allow it to flow freely to your heart center and connect to that still, small voice within. Listen. Listen. Within our core, we have an instinctual knowledge. We know things that we don't really know how we know them, and yet we know. Trust in that instinct. Trust in that intuition. When that still, small voice inside guide you to turn left instead of right. And your logical mind says, but if I go right, that's the most direct path to where I want to go. Trust in that intuition. Trust in that instinct and follow that still small voice that says, today we must turn left. And turn left. And you will allow the universe to bring you wonderful manifestation of prosperity and abundance in all things. Trust your instinct. And the fox jumps up into the air and says, and always remember to have a playful spirit. As the fox jumps around like she's dancing with an invisible partner, she jumps and twirls and is so playful. She's playing with a butterfly who came to the log to visit with her. And she tells us, be playful with others and be playful with yourself. Allow yourself sacred time to be playful. And then she turns and winks and says, and always be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So as we breathe in, we accept that beautiful gift from Sister Fox. A poignant message to trust and rely on our instincts. But then the message to also be playful in life. Be playful and be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Look at the world with bright eyes. See the world with bright eyes. And for me, that means to see the world with my third eye, to see the world energetically. When I look out at the trees and the leaves and I see them energetically, they are brighter. The colors are more vibrant because I can see the energy. I can see the vibration of the frequency. Look at the world with your third eye. Look at the world energetically today on this Earth Day. And as Sister Fox runs off into the forest with the flash of her tail, we say thank you. We send gratitude with her as she reminds us to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And then as we continue up the path away from the mountain stream, we go deeper into the forest, deeper into this Cherokee forest. We see beautiful laurel. We see beautiful rhododendrons. We see beautiful flowers of trillium along the trail. And we are thankful for this beauty on this green Earth Day. And as we continue on our path, we go ever deeper into the forest, deeper, and we see Mount LeConte ahead, a mountain that is the highest peak east of the Colorado Rocky Mountains. Mount LeConte stands majestic in the middle of the Great Smoky Mountain Range, right there at the Cherokee Reservation. We see the beauty that is Mount LeConte. There are many trails that go up the mountain to the top, to the peak. And we honor this mountain. And we say, another day we'll come here for our meditation, and we will sit on top of the mountain and look out at our world. But today, as we walk through the Cherokee forest, we put our hands together and bow and honor the mountain. Majestic and beautiful. And as we walk ever deeper into the forest, we look ahead and we see Mama Bear, a black bear that live all over these mountains. And she has 3 cubs trailing behind her. She turns and looks at us. And we say, "Hello, Mama Bear. What message do you bring us today?" And she says, "I remind you to use your strengths. I remind you to protect what is yours to protect, just as I protect my cubs." Many times we think of fierceness and strength as a masculine trait. But here in the forest today, I would challenge anyone to tell me any strength more fierce, stronger than a mama bear protecting her cubs. There is no greater force on this earth. So Mama Bear reminds us to protect what is yours to protect. And she also says, when a challenge seems unbearable, sometimes it's best to just grin and bear it. So as we breathe in and we accept this gift from Mama Bear, this reminder to be protective of all in our world that is our responsibility to protect, we send gratitude to her with our exhale and say, "Thank you, Mama Bear. Have a beautiful day with your cubs." And we breathe in and exhale, and we honor that strength and protectiveness from Mama Bear. And from the large bear, we look down on our path and crossing are two chipmunks, tiny and striped. They are so precious and so cute. And we say, what message do you bring to us today, brother and sister chipmunk? They stand up on their hind legs and they say, our best advice for you is hit the ground running. Because when you are small, sometimes you just need to hit the ground running. And they say, be playful. As they scamper over and start playing in and out the holes on a dead log that's laying to the side of the path. And they say, earn your stripes. So take a breath in and think, how are you earning your stripes today? Remember that some days we have to get out of bed and hit the ground running in order to earn those stripes. And an ever constant reminder to be playful, to be young in spirit, to age, which is natural, but not to grow old, which is not natural. No matter your chronological age, be young, be playful. And that is the message from Brother and Sister Chipmunk. And as we breathe in, we accept the gifts of Brother and Sister Chipmunk. And as we exhale, we send them along their playful way with gratitude. And as we watch them scamper away, from high above we hear the cry of an eagle. The eagle, regal, who cherishes freedom. And right here in the Great Smoky Mountains, Dolly Parton has put together a beautiful eagle sanctuary that has run for 30 years, where she has brought back to health and brought back to the wild the American bald eagle. And there he flies, Brother Eagle, high above with his wings spread, soaring on the wind. And we say, hello, Brother Eagle, what gift do you bring to us today? And Brother Eagle says, I would say to you to see the big picture, to fly up and look at your world with eagle eye vision. I am a creature of both land and sky. Honor both Mother Earth and Father Sky. Soar into the clouds and see the world. See your world and see the bigger picture. Anytime you face a challenge in life, soar up with Brother Eagle and then look down at the big picture. See the challenge in its entirety, and you will see the way around the way through, or the way over an obstacle. Brother Eagle says, let your spirit soar, fly high. So as we breathe in and we exhale, we say, thank you, Brother Eagle. Thank you for teaching us to cherish freedom. Thank you for teaching us to soar high. Thank you for teaching us to see the big picture. And now, as we turn and make our way back through the forest, we see off to the left, standing on a cliff, the wolf. He howls. And we say, hello, Brother Wolf. What gift do you bring us today? And he says, be at home in nature. Keep your den clean and organized. Keep your home safe. And then go out and howl at the moon. And as he raises his head and howls, the rest of the pack joins him on the cliff. And we say, what do you have for us, brothers and sister wolf? And they say, be a member of the pack. So although the wolf is an individual and independent creature who steps out into the world boldly, just as we must, they are always part of a pack, just as we are when we include our family and friends. We are pack strong, and we are stronger together than we are individually. And as part of the pack, we know that someone always has our back. So breathe in and accept those wise gifts from the wolf. To be at home in nature. To be an individual. To be organized and keep our den clean. And to be one of the pack. So as we look up and see the wolf pack leave the cliff and go deeper into the forest, we send with them great gratitude for all they give to us. And we hear a distant howl. And now as we continue our walk through the Cherokee forest, we come back out to the meadow, opening up green, the grass. And over at the meadow we see a herd of elk to our right, with the great bull elk as their leader. The elk who were once extinct in these beautiful mountains. They flourished and thrived, and then man hunted them to extinction. They have been brought back a small herd brought back to the Cherokee Reservation to live its life, and they have multiplied. And now there are many herds of elk throughout these mountains. So what message does the elk give to us? It says, don't get stuck in a rut. Persevere. He says, be a magnificent manifestation. Stand tall and majestic. And as the great bull elk trumpets to the herd, he says, make your voice heard. So as the elk does, send your voice out into the world. Speak your truth. Speak it loud. Speak it proud. And let all the world hear your voice. Whether that hearing is seeing a dance or seeing a painting, hearing a song, or hearing your spoken word, or reading your written word, let your voice be heard. So as we breathe in, we bring our hands together and we bow and honor the herd of elk as they go into the forest. And we make our way across this beautiful meadow with the beautiful flowers and butterflies and the beautiful green grass. And we see before us that shiny silver escalator that is now going up. And we step onto that escalator. And as we step onto that escalator, we allow our consciousness to come back, to rise back up from that deep, still space that is wholly ours within. We breathe in and we exhale, and we allow our attention to come back to our physical body, where we wiggle our toes and wiggle our fingers and feel the sensation of our fingers on our legs, on our arms as we hug ourselves, as we shrug our shoulders, and we bring our thoughts back to this physical place, this sacred space that we have claimed as ours. And then as we acknowledge and affirm that still small space within us, we look to another and we see in their eyes reflected that same still small space, and we know it is divine. And we bring our hands together and bow our heads and say, Namaste, I see you. And thank you so much for joining us on this walk through a Cherokee forest. I hope you have enjoyed it, and happy Earth Day 2020 from First Unity Spiritual Campus. You'll find in the comments ways to donate to our spiritual community to further our ministry and our message. You can give 3 ways. You can mail a check in to First Unity Spiritual Campus, 460 46th Avenue North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33703. You can text to give at 727-800-3493 with your phone. It's very easy. Just text the words text to give or a $ and amount to that number, and you will be prompted on how to complete the transaction and complete your information. You can also give on our website, www.firstunity.org/donations. Thank you so much for joining us, and Join us again tonight at 6 p.m. for a healing meditation, a loving kindness meditation facilitated by Barb Berger that will live stream right here on Facebook and YouTube. So join us. Thank you. Namaste.